and welcome back to Rage Gaming. My name is Hollow, and today I want to talk not wolf powers like me, but dragon powers. Now, you probably know the original Church of Communion, which is obviously located in West Limgrave. If you somehow don't know how to get here, you need to come to the coastal cave, which is on the west side of Limgrave, very close to the first step. Go in there, defeat the boss, progress through the area, you'll come out a tunnel, you'll be here, right? Now, most people, I would say, after the network test, know that. And what we have at live, instead of what we had in the network test, are these three dragon powers. We have Dragon Fire, we have Dragon Claw, we have Dragon Maw. We can actually get these pretty early in the game, especially at least one of them. So you can get one Dragon Heart very easily by going to Agheel's Lake, in Limgrave, and defeating Agheel. So that's all wonderful. I think most of us know that. But how do you get more dragon powers? How do I get more hearts? You know, can I do more than just these three spells? The answer is yes, and it's quite a lot more than that. You see, what you need is not a Church of Dragon Communion, you need a Cathedral, which is exactly where I'm standing right now. And as you can see when I actually go for this altar, hey, that's not three, that's a lot more than three. We actually have a lot more specific types of dragon abilities, and you'll also notice that some of them are considered a bit stronger than others because, hey, look, this one costs 2 dragon hearts to unlock, this one costs 3 dragon hearts to unlock. So yeah, these are a bit more powerful than their counterparts. But how do we get them? How do we increase the amount? And in fact, where even is this cathedral? It is in the southern side of the desert region of Caelid. You can come down sort of the beach here and work your way up if you really want to get here quick, or we can work our way in normally through the usual routes or teleportation. Either way, the Dragon Communio Cathedral is here at the south side, and this is going to be the source of your dragon power unlocks, or at least the more advanced ones. But you're gonna need some hearts, aren't you? And you might be wondering, hey, how did you actually get the ones that I've got here? Every time you kill a dragon, you should notice at the bottom of your screen, more than just getting the dragon heart or perhaps an item or spell that you've been given, but a message that tells you you've learned a new dragon spell, or at least it's now available. Every time you kill a unique dragon, you are going to get its unique spell. So that particularly powerful spell, the one that costs 3 hearts, is found very close to Fort Faroth. The reason I'm talking about this is because you want to come do this immediately for another reason. If I come to Fort Faroth, which is at the center east side of Caelid, the desert, and then walk downwards away from it, on this mound right here, if I show a clip, is a giant dragon that is just laying there, alongside quite a few baby dragons that are also sleeping. Now, if you come around to the front and fight it that way, that's probably going to be a bad idea. Fortunately, what we can do is we can run around to the backside near at the end of its tail and hit it. And as you can see, it can't do anything about it. It's just too old, I guess. This will take a while, a few minutes, not gonna lie to you, but we can make it way faster by using pretty much any weapon with bleed on it. Maybe you're gonna enchant your weapon with bleed, maybe you have a weapon that can do bleed, like me with the saw blade here. All you need to do is hit it and trigger a bleed, and then you'll get the big chunk of damage, which you'll see I do like 13 or 14k damage on pop, and I get this multiple times, so I'm just here soaring away until eventually the dragon dies. Now, you will also notice, just before it dies, I pop a rune increase item, so for a temporary period I'm going to get more runes. The reason I do that is because this thing is worth 75,000 runes in one go, and if I pop that item beforehand, well, it's going to be worth 100,000, so that's well worth doing. Anyway, upon kill, we get that message letting us know, hey, you have a new spell, a new dragon power available, and I also get 5 dragon hearts. So yeah, I can get that spell and 2 others, or that one that's worth 2. This is a simple way to get your dragon powers going pretty early on, but if this dragon's a bit too much for you, let me show you the locations of a couple other dragons. First up, we have the first step, and as I was saying, the dragon Agheel, whose lake is quite literally next to the first step, just to the east, and as soon as you see the water, you're looking at Lake Agheel. And what you want to do is you want to come over to the pyre where, well, they're doing the same thing. They're worshipping Agheel. And right on cue. Alright, mate. Oh, he bumped into me. That's not very nice. This is your first dragon. And you can do this right at the beginning of the game. I recommend a ranged build from horseback. Maybe you're firing off bow shots over and over. Maybe you're using spells. Or maybe like me, you're just charging up a heavy attack, walking it in, and walking it out. It's honestly not that hard. What you do have to look for is when the dragons jump away from you and do the fire breath. I like to run towards them while sprinting, moving around to the right. I clip the wing, and then I move around to the back. Oh look, he's jumping again. We're going to give him some space. That way we're not going to get burned. Dragons all do that attack. So when there's fire in its mouth, leaping up and jumping backwards, you give it space. When there's fire in its mouth, when it's on the ground, it's going to be doing the long channel. And you're safe and sound at the back if you can make it there in time. Alright, Agheel, I've had enough of you, mate. Thank you for being a good boy, though. It's very kind. Got to show me a few abilities. With that felled, we should be getting our Dragon Heart. And because there you go, new draconic power is available, is a dragon, I can get that. So every dragon you kill, a new dragon power. So Agheel and his lake is the first dragon you're going to be able to go get. What about the second one? Well, actually you have quite a few options. I would say you're likely to find this one here. This is in the lakes, obviously at the northwest. We are just the left side of the sort of main building, you know, the Grand Library. Just down to the west. We actually have to do this as part of the main story. We have to come right here. And as we arrive, you'll see a sleeping dragon. This one a little bit more blue than Agheel. So he's a great option and another early fight for you that should be reasonably doable at the time that you're here. My third dragon suggestion for you then comes also easy. You can do this as soon as you're starting the game in Limgrave. You will need to go to Marika's third church, which is at the northeast side of Limgrave. We can get there from the beginning of the game. And just behind it to the northeast is a sort of lake, a small pond. You'll see some lights, and at the end of those, right here, is a portal. We go through there, and that's actually going to take us to the northeastern point of Caelid. We come out of this tower behind this big dude, and we just run down the road to the grace that's waiting for you. This grace is called the Farum Great Bridge, and, hey look, a dragon. Now, admittedly, this one's probably the toughest of the three, just because it's in the desert region, which I consider a tier above. The other ones, you can see the damage that I did to Agheel compared to Grail here is significantly less. And he's also doing a lot more damage. You can actually jump up on the rock there with a bow and just shoot him. So with that, I've shown the location of 8 possible dragon hearts you can get to pretty early on in the game, and of course the location at which you can get more than those original 3 spells, which is a fair question to have if you want to do a dragon build, and that's all you've been able to find. I hope this has helped you. If it has, please drop a like on the video so I can make more videos like this in the future. But until next time, I've been Hollow, you've been you. Thanks for watching.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.